All right, we're here with Central Oklahoma head women's basketball coach Guy Hardaker following the Broncos' 67-58 win over Arkansas Fort Smith at Hamilton Fieldhouse. Coach, you kind of got ahead early and you really stayed there the whole game. You built a big lead late and faced Fort Smith wasn't going to give up on it. How do you feel kind of overall about the team's performance today?
Always pleased with the victory, and to be honest, we held them in. They were in the 50s, I think, offensively scoring. I don't know what it was, 56 or 7 or 8. I think anytime you hold somebody in that number, because it's not like we're not trying to shoot it quick. We're getting plenty of shots and plenty of shot opportunities. Felt like defensively in the first half we definitely were better, and then we're really pretty sharp the start of the second half. But they went real small on us and kind of caught us off guard. We practiced all week on how we were going to handle the ball screen weave that they do at the top. And sure enough, they started running. Actually, offense we're running, and we didn't defend it very well. It's kind of strange, but they got to the basket, and I will tell you that athletically, I think that's the most athletic team we played all season. So happy with the win.
The other day, you got 2 home wins in 3 days. The other night, you got some key bench play from your bigs. Today, you get key bench play from your guards, and Shatoya Bryson and Jonna Johnson coming in, and younger student athletes too. So what does it just mean to have that bench and to have those weapons coming off?
Yeah, I was really pleased to see that Jonna, JJ, really kind of had a grow-up game, it looked like to me. She didn't try to do too much, and she tried to do what was best, and she shot the ball well, got to the basket well. And when she starts thinking like that in a more mature manner out there on the floor, she's really good. Really good. And then Shatoya has been in kind of that sophomore slump, I call it. And I think she could be a star. I think JJ could be a star. And that's a freshman sophomore guard that really made an impact in a game tonight. And so I think the future is really bright with that guard play and those young guards. But they still got some growing to do, and defensively they still got to get a little bit better. But JJ can guard like she's been in college for 4 years right now. Or most freshmen, I'm trying to get them all some experience. I've been kind of limited to about 10 players, but picking a couple of extra subs each time to get them some experience. But JJ defensively, she's already here. She's already there. When I get her thinking offensively what we want as a team, she could be as good as anybody.
You still get some solid games from your regular, the ones you kind of expect to, with Blake Blessington and Jashawn Cooper and Melinda Murillo. They're consistent, they're steady. You end up with 5 girls in double figures, but the leading scorer was 13 points. So there's another thing I want to ask you about. You're kind of the way everyone's just contributing right now, and that's a good thing for you.
No, I'm glad to see that. And typically my teams have always had 4 to 5 guys averaging somewhere around 10, and then last year it didn't work out that way. Melinda averaged well more than everybody else, and Olivia, who's no longer with us. So ended up right now what I've been seeing, I was looking at stats actually today, and I felt like Melinda's still leading us in scoring, and Jay's in double figures and Blake's in double figures, and I felt like we got to get a couple more of those bench players or role players that are starters to get up to the 10, 9, 10, 8 average. And today, I think probably had a couple off the bench have doubles. So I think that's definitely a positive. And if you can even that out, then it's really hard to just key on one player. And when you get to looking at one player all the time, like today, I didn't feel like we were just overly trying to get it to Jashawn over and over and over. Other guys were making shots, shot 40-something% from 3. And when that happens, then I think it'll get a little bit easier. It just felt like they are so good defensively and big. They're big. So they just made it tough on us, but we'll take the win.
Yeah, you get the win. That's 4-1 in your 5 games in 10 days stretch here. You get a break now. You're 9-1 overall. You'll come back after let all the girls go take their finals and come back Monday, December 18th to host Cameron. Coach, congratulations on the win. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.